Yes guys, back with another video. So today I'm actually going to be showing you how you can build an AI inbound receptionist, an inbound AI voice receptionist. So we're actually going to be building this out in SimFlow, and if you don't know what SimFlow is, basically it's just a platform where you can build out these AI assistants, inbound assistants, outbound assistants, and chat widgets. So SimFlow is actually a paid platform, so it's $29 a month. That's the cheapest one, and you get, I believe, 50 minutes. So I've got some here just to show you guys today. But if you've never used SimFlow, I'll actually be going through it today. And let's say you want to be using a cheaper option, you can actually use VAPI. That costs per minute, so it depends. It might be 20 cents a minute. And you can also use Retail AI, and I don't really know too much about that. I've never used it, but I know you can just build AI agents on there. So let's just say you haven't ever used SimFlow before. So you'll come to Assistants if you want to build out one of these agents, and you press Create Assistant. Knowledge Base, this is where, let's say you're building out something for a roofer, an AI caller for a roofer, and you need to put stuff around their business, so just stuff like the AI would need to know. You've got Actions, so this is where, if you've ever used VAPI before, you actually have to connect it to a Zapier automation or a make.com automation to book it into your Go High Level calendar or your Google calendar, whatever you have your appointments. But SimFlow can actually just connect your Go High Level calendar or your cow.com calendar, and I'll show you how to do this when we build the inbound agent, and it can actually just go through it and then book it into your calendar without you having to connect anything like Zapier or Make. You have call transfer, so let's say someone wanted to transfer to the manager or the owner of the company. Information instructor, so this is where you could get their name, email, phone number, and just to qualify leads. Send SMS, so let's say you don't use Go High Level or you don't use cow.com and you use Calendly instead. You could just trigger an action, so when the user wants to book an appointment, you can send your Calendly link through that SMS. And you also have custom actions and IVR. You also have workflow, so this is, let's say you wanted to connect it to Zapier or Make workflow, but we're not going to be going over this today. You also got phone numbers, so you can buy phone numbers in here, but it's only for, I believe, let's have a look. I think it's Australia, the United States, and Canada, if I'm correct. Yeah. So moving on to the inbound agent now. So we'll come to Create Assistant, and then start from scratch, and then come to inbound, obviously, and then I'll be giving you actually a free prompt, so you can just change. I've made it so it's evergreen, so no matter what you set this up for, it doesn't matter. You can use the prompt I'm going to give you. So, but before I give you the prompt, I'm going to go over what you need to do to configure this assistant. So, assistant name, I'm just going to call this YouTube inbound example, and then voice agent, keep that the same. AI model, I believe this is the recommended. Just use the recommended one that SimFlow says. Time zone, so get your time zone. You know what? I'll just leave it as that, and then I can change it. And then knowledge base, but I'll go over. Well, I won't be going over the knowledge base today because I've actually done that in one of my other videos. So, but use realistic filler words. This is quite important, I'd say, because you don't want your AI to actually sound like an AI. You want it to sound like a real person. So, and you come over to voice, English or whatever you can use any of the languages here, and then you can go through. I'm not going to be changing the voice today, but you can just go through and listen to all of these. And you can import any from I believe 11 Labs. Patient level should be as low as low on 1 second. I come down here, optimize latency, and bring this up just a little bit, because if a lot of people have this low and then the AI responds to like a conversation within like 2 or 3 seconds. Let's say, I don't know, someone says, "Hey, can I book an appointment?" If your latency is too low and you've got a big prompt, then your AI takes a lot longer to respond. It might take 2 or 3 seconds, and people are going to know it's an AI. So then we've also got call configuration, and you can have background noise, pause before speaking, So just keep this at 0 seconds. Ring duration, I'd say keep this at 5 to 6 seconds. So you don't want them to just call and then instantly pick up because they're going to know it's an AI. And you can do this, you can enable recording so you can get more feedback from your AI callers to make them better. So now I'm actually going to go over the prompt. So going over the prompt now. Yeah, like I said, you can use this for any niche. I'll just quickly go over this. But here, you're a professional woman, understand receptionist for a business name. I've also added some objections here. Let's say someone says I need to check with a partner first. You can insert a response here. I've got an example of what you could put. So let's say you couldn't think of one. You can just use my example here. And this is mainly an appointment booking receptionist. So I'm going to actually use this prompt now and then show you how to connect your calendar. So yes, before you will actually test this, we're gonna test this. And before you do that, how you connect your calendar. So you come to actions and join the call, add action, real time booking, and then you add a real time, and then you'll add a real time booking with your calendar. They're here, but I think I can't remember where it is. I think it's in actions. And yeah, you come to create, and then it will come up with real time booking. And then you can either connect to your calendar. I've already connected my GoHalab, but it's really easy. Or you can do cal.com, or you can do what I said with the send an SMS with your calendar link. But right, we're gonna test this assistant now. So I've got my prompt in. I've just filled out the placeholders in here. Obviously, you can make this script better. This is just for me to give you for free, so it can just give you a bit more help if you not really know where to start. But let's actually test this assistant now. So as you can see, this agent's actually calling me, and I'll put it on speaker.
Hey, you've called the med spa. How can I help?
Hi, I was wondering about booking an appointment, but I need to ask a few questions before I actually want to book an appointment.
Of course, John. Feel free to ask any questions you have. After that, we can look into booking an appointment if you're ready. What's on your mind?
So, this is my first time ever booking an appointment. So, what do you guys do differently, and how much are your services?
Great questions, John. We offer a range of services like Botox, dermal fillers, skin rejuvenation, chemical peels, microneedling, and more. Everything is medically supervised to ensure the best care. As for pricing, it varies by service. For example, Botox starts at $12 per unit. Most consultations are free, though. Does that help? Would you like to book an appointment to learn more in person?
Okay, so this is my first time ever actually booking an appointment with a med spa like you. So, like, how am I know? What do you guys do differently?
I totally get it, John. What sets us apart is our personalized approach and medical supervision for all treatments. We focus on understanding your unique needs and tailoring the services to you. Plus, our team is super friendly and knowledgeable. Would you like to come in for a consultation to see how we can help?
Yeah, okay.
Awesome. Let's get you scheduled then. What would you like to book in for? And do you have a date or time in mind?
Yeah, what about Saturday at 1 p.m.?
Let me check that for you. It looks like we have availability on Saturday at 1 p.m. Perfect. Can I get your full name, phone number, and email address to confirm the appointment?
Yeah, my name is Daniel. My email is hi@gmail.com, and my number is 12345.
Thanks, Daniel. Could you please spell out your email address for me to make sure I got it right? And also, can you provide the full phone number?
Yeah. So as you can see, obviously I would have had to spelled out my email and give up more details, but that doesn't matter too much. You get the gist of it, and you get how this AI works basically. So, after today's video, you should be able to now set up your own inbound agent within like 10 minutes. So, yeah, I hope you got value from the video from today, guys. And if you actually need more help with setting these up with better prompts and personalised for either you or your clients, just book or call me below.